Good morning, everyone. We're going to be making carnivore liver and bacon, which is one of those recipes that is just by default carnivore. The prep for this is very simple. I've taken a pound of bacon, I've sliced it up into half-inch strips, and they will just be sauteed in that fashion. I'm going to take these pieces of liver and I'm going to cut them into strips as well. The goal is to have them a uniform thickness so that everything cooks in a similar time. I am going to call out that this particular liver is not my favorite. Generally speaking, picking out your liver or any kind of offal, what you pick makes a huge difference in terms of what you get in terms of end product. I grabbed this from the frozen section of a place where I've had incredibly good luck before, so I wasn't checking it the way I should have. I didn't notice that this wasn't thin sliced and it wasn't organic. Organic is not a requirement by any means. However, as the liver filters everything that is put into the cow, it will taste better, or at least it tastes better to me when it is organic and as few chemicals as possible has been sent through the cow. Once the liver is prepped and everything is sliced up, we will start cooking. Bacon takes a lot longer to cook than liver does, so we're going to start with the bacon and cook it until it's brown and golden and lovely. I have not added any oil or fat to this pan because obviously enough bacon will produce all that is needed. Now I'm going to shove the bacon off to the side of the pan. It's still in there, I'm not taking it out, but I want space to cook the liver. Adding this in, I'm going to saute it lightly. You don't want to overcook liver. It becomes like shoe leather. It is not fun to eat if it's overcooked. I will add a little bit of salt to the liver portion of this. Bacon is extremely salty, so you don't need to add a lot, but liver really does need a little bit of salt in addition to what's already in the bacon. Once the liver has browned a little bit, I'm going to mix them all together and stir them together so that the flavors combine well. After it cooks for a bit, I'm using a thermometer to see what the temperature is in the various different pieces. It's not going to be universal, that's just the reality with cooking sometimes. However, my preference is for most of them to be in the 135, 140 range and pulling them then. For the carnivore version of this dish, you just remove them from the heat and serve. However, what goes exceptionally well with this dish is a mustard cream sauce, which I have linked over here. If you're not going strict carnivore, but more on the ketovore side, this is worth trying. For our lovely carnivore liver and bacon, we're done now. I'm going to take a bite. It's actually really good. Liver is one of those things that's more of an acquired taste, but if you're somebody who runs towards the anemic, I promise you will develop at least an appreciation for the dish. Enjoy.